Ladies and gentlemen, since I'm not playing with mods, there's no chance this series will get ruined.
5 minutes. Could you not be yourself?
I mean that. There's no chance this series will get ruined. I'm not playing with mods. We are going to switch to a military arc ship for reasons. No, wait, scientific arc ship. This stays scientific. Right. This is the build. You go corporate, but you go worker collective. And the reason you go worker collective is not for the living standard employee ownership. You're going to get off that out the gate and go to utopian abundance. No, reason you do this is this right here. So, by investing our surplus back into the cooperative, we ensure that all members may thrive according to their needs and shared aspirations. 75% of trade is converted to energy credits, minerals, and food, and unity. Every one trade earns us 0.27 energy, 0.27 minerals, 0.27 food, and 0.1 unit. Now, in a normal game of Stellaris, this is still a problem because you are either going to end up with too many energy credits, too much food, or too much minerals. But because our energy credits and minerals are merged, yeah, you see where this is going already.
Oh yeah. It's all coming together.
Now, the next part of this is Stellar Encounters. Now, this is already a very powerful civic. Some people are calling it broken because every time you visit 50 stars, you get to throw a celebration, which generates 10 times an arc ship's normal output when you get 50 entries in your star journal. More importantly, you get this huge sublight speed boost, and you can make it faster. Now, we're not going to make it faster today because instead our bureaucrats, executives, and manager jobs are replaced with stewards who generate consumer goods, unity, and trade and amenities. Rather than just generating, or who takes consumer goods and generate unity, trade, and amenities. Executives and managers don't normally generate amenities, and they also don't generate as much unity as stewards. And we're going to use General Secretary of Unions. Somebody's going to be our General Secretary of the Union. And generate extra money from bureaucrats. Now, the last part of this build that makes it truly broken is you mix egalitarian with fanatic Xenophile. We're getting 20% extra trade, 2 extra envoys to keep people from attacking us, and more importantly, evolutionary predators and Xenophile have an interaction on arc ships. Every time I find a pre-sapient species, we can bring it onto the arc ship, add it to the alien zoo, uplift it later, and while it's there the entire time, the evolutionary predator, it ticks faster. You get your traits faster. Now, this mixed with the fact arc ships are only size 9 and hollow bones therefore gives like the smallest penalty ever. Non-adaptive doesn't matter. You're still going to have 90% habitability on an arc ship base. And because of evolutionary predator, we're eventually just going to have so much habitability, this is not going to matter. And unruly, who gives a shit? We take talented preemptively. And because arc ships all need 2 leaders, because you don't have sectors, you have to give a governor and either a military or a scientific leader on the arc ship. You're going to want talented because you're going to have a shitload of leaders. Lastly, we take rapid breeders to give us a base population boost, but we're going to we're going to milk that population boost. Yes, we're going to build robots, but we don't have to. But we are going to do it just to get extra. Lastly, you choose biological ship set with Nomads. What this does is it lets you use food for 60% of the arc ship's cost. So instead of needing 17,000 alloys, you need 5. I have 4 fingers. Who thought I had 5 fingers? Which one of you did it? I have 4 fingers. But we're going to use arc ships because we need 17,000 food and 5,000 alloys instead of the massive 15,000 alloys. Did I say 17? 15,000 alloys, which are much harder to produce. And since trade produces food for us, you see where this is going. Now, the last part of this build you need to be aware of before we get there is your 3rd civic is already chosen for you. It's pharma state. We want to max out pop growth. We want to max out habitability on these ARC ships to compensate to take advantage of the mutation route for our ascension. And also, we want to increase leader lifespans because we're going to have more leaders. And lastly, we want to increase that habitability as much as possible because that's going to increase our efficiency once we hit ascension. The other part here is the medical workers themselves generate more pops. And if you generate more pops on your planet and more pops on the planet of the people who you are trading with, you're going to have a great freaking time because then you're going to get even more out of those corporate offices. Now, this empire is going to have a problem with empire size. It's just going to happen, but you're going to be okay with it because you're going to be generating so many resources that you're going to throw a celebration and not drain your reserve at all.
Well, you got me. By all accounts, it doesn't make sense.
You all think I'm kidding. We're going to end up throwing celebrations where we don't even drain the reserve. That's how powerful this truly is. So, meet Migratory Fleet. Welcome to Chuck. Oh shit, I didn't mean to hit play. Fuck. Hold on. False start. 10-yard penalty. Repeat first down. We're just going to pretend that didn't happen. Alright, so we're going to be playing on a 800-star galaxy. Grand Admiral. I'm going for achievements. We're going to max out the AI empires. We're going to knock this down. Now, who are you incompatible with? The Knights of Pluto are incompatible with the Holy Order of Corrosion. Okay, well, we're going to knock the Knights of Pluto out because they've been in a few games on live stream. So we're going to knock them out and leave the Holy Order of Corrosion because they were submitted by Hiko. Knights of Pluto were actually submitted by Ginger Senpai. Holy shit, been a while. All right, anybody else incompatible? Nope. Okay, max out Fallen Empires. Let's get everybody in here. It's going to be a big game. Crisis Strength. Pain. Let's do it. Scaling mid game because I don't want to die immediately. Technology costs. We're not going to scale technology costs. AI aggressiveness. Make them aggressive. Make them. We want more pre-sapients and pre-FTLs because we can take those onto our ship. Like I said, really cool thing. We're disabling the Arcara and the Itarian traders because I get those way too often. Technically, if I wanted to min-max, I'd go ahead and tell you with this particular build, if you wanted to min-max these guys. I know that sounds weird, but trust me, these guys have some special stuff. Or the Yunt. The Yunt or the Erazian. Those are really good. Standard set. Victory year we're going to extend. I want to actually finish this game. Maximize. We're going to do 4 nomads. 4 other nomads. And we're going to knock storms down to like max 3, 4, and 5. I don't want to deal with 10 storms at once. No thank you. Everything else, leave it alone. You can see all of the settings. We're going for achievements. I don't know. When we finish the run, then we'll start picking individual achievements. But my objective is to get all the Stellaris achievements before the end of the year. So we're going to do it. By God, I want to finish Final Fantasy IX. I want to finish all of Mass Effect. I want to finish this all by October. And then I want to be starting with a fresh slate of games. So we're going to go for it. And to do that, I need your support. Over on Patreon, I need to be able to pay Ian more money so I can record more things and get them out faster.
I'm stupid. Faster.
And we're $13 short of 4 videos a week and no more mid-roll ads. This is a sponsor-free channel. I don't take sponsorships. People do not pay me to be here. I'm not going to sit here and shill some caffeine powder. I'm not going to sit here. The people who do it, I'm not ridiculing you. I'm against doing it myself. So, hit the like button. You get 2 Stellaris episodes today. Let's crunch it. Now, first we're going to hope for a good arc ship roll. So, this is random every time. Cleared hangar bay, really good. Decipher signals. These are the best 2. These are the best 2. Because you can clear the hangar using energy credits, which is basically free for you because operational reserves, baby. And this, all I have to go do is go find somebody, and until I do, I lose an envoy. I have 5 fucking envoys. What's one envoy? I have 5 envoy. What's one envoy? Our adaptive evolution right now we stay on incorporate because if we switch to sympathize, it switches to 10. As soon as we have 3 species, we can switch to synthesize and it'll go up to 17.5. And then we can get nutty. Operational reserves. Burn, baby, burn. Burn those reserves right now because we are making tons. I want the dynamic field center. Damn it. Bad roll. Bad roll. It's okay. It's okay. We will take the Unity to also get us the leadership campaigns. Good roll. Material workshop. I'll take it. So this first arc ship we're going to convert entirely into a science ship. 0 necessary technicians or farmers. 0. Where there's going to be none. To do that, to start with, we need 2 commercial zones in here. We also need an administrative office. As you can see, that's going to cost us crystals. Get an administrative office up in here. We go over here. We're going to convert this into an engineering bay. We're going to convert this into a medical center. Get that building immediately. That's our big purchase, but that's for later. We're going to go ahead and get another civilian industry to solve our one tiny problem. And we're going to convert this reactor bay into ordnance engineering. And that's our out the gate moves. As soon as that's complete, we're going to revisit, but also we're going to clear the slums and clear both cluttered hangar bays. Now this should generate 1,200 jobs. That's not enough jobs. So we're also going to go ahead and build one of these. That's not enough jobs. We'll have to add more jobs. That's fine. The other thing we're going to go ahead and do is we're going to go over here and we're going to go to shipyard. And we're going to get our logistics ship and our science ship. Now, this is going to be a more guided episode. I am still going to do the meme interruptions because, by God, what would I be without? I have no idea what I even put there. I just, decided to throw something at you for shits and giggles. But the reason why we're going to go ahead and do the logistics ship and the science ship is to get more stuff running. Now, as soon as those are built, this is also going to be interrupted by more science ships. I'm going to try to do this where I show you guys every little click, every little thing, but let's get cracking away. First thing, we look for the most valuable system. Bingo, harvest. And we send you the other way. Now, where are we sending you? Well, according to arc ship readiness, I need to go make first contact. It's right here. Okay, cool. Drive. Throw a brick on the gas pedal. Don't look back. And, then we go. Gonna put us on fast. Yeah, let's do it. So you guys are gonna see new factions. Some of them you created. If you want me to add a faction to our playlist, you can do so by leaving a comment. And it doesn't even have to be like a real thing. It can be a concept. Some of the factions we have are just concepts. They're not even real things. Okay, we have a new logistics ship. Cool. Pause for a second. We're gonna send him right there. Send him right there. New science ship. Awesome. Immediately. Meticulous science is what we want because we want to get those extra anomalies. Just a slight chance to increase anomaly rate because anomalies and archaeology sites are going to sustain us. They're going to sustain us. Now, I would normally try to buy the operational reserve up to high as fast as possible, but we're not going to do that right yet. We will be doing it soon. Probably before the end of 2 or 3 years. But let's see how things go in a year or 2. I'm going to go ahead, now that engineering bay is done, and we have 3 slots, go ahead and immediately build another science ship. Oh yes, we discovered new life. This just gives us a nice little society research booster, which will start to add up soon. You can see the ships start to change and take shape as we go. And I will highlight major changes. Now, normally you'd be like, well, why don't you get your first thing? No. More science. He's never going to be a governor. Keep this in mind. This is always going to be an explorer. Always. Always going to be an explorer. Which reminds me, it's naming time. So Solid Flare, aka Bird Wizard, is in charge. But after that, we got Wings of Teal? No, we don't. Alright, so hi everybody. I renamed you all. So right now, we have Solid Flare, we have Fauna Joy of Teal, who is our military commander and our tactical genius. We have Novacog of Olive, who has been very patient with getting a new person because they returned to space dust in the last time. We have Lady Estrogen of the Pink, We have Cymar of brown and we have Hetty of maroon. I will be adding more people shortly. Now, once we get our first tradition, we're going to get another science ship. And I know that'll put us over our cap, and I don't care. Do it. Do it, you cowards. Hetty, good surveying. Hetty, find it with your face. If you find a Cthulhuid, I'm going to blame you. Okay, this is a dead end. That means we need to go here. First tradition. Very important. First tradition. So, for this particular faction and way of playing, our first tradition is to go harmony.
First time.
We would need to reduce that pop upkeep out the gate. We need to reduce the population size from the empire size from population because it's going to get out of control. And we need to make our leaders live as long as possible with as few problems as possible. More importantly, we can help get rid of the cops. You heard me correct. One of our goals is to have 0 enforcers, which right now we can't do. As you can see, 31% crime is not going to work out for us. But eventually I want to have 0. No police. If you meet all of society's needs, why do you need cops? We want to replace this with a science facility. And we want to replace this with a science facility. So we have nothing but science across the bottom here. This is going to be our research. Our capital is our research ship. It is our bread and butter for the R&D department. Found exotic gas. Cool. I like it. We want to set you to automatically. As soon as you finish your harvest, head for the arc ship. As soon as you finish your harvest, head for the arc ship. Our objective is to find somebody and use our initial influence. Hopefully use our initial influence to find somebody peaceful and use that influence to get a branch office this early in the game. Like super early. As you can all see, we are having some problems. And that is I have 1,300 people still and I've built all those things. And they don't have jobs yet. So we need alloys to rack in another habitation deck. Yeah. We're going to need to rack those in right now. Because we're losing 14 consumer goods at a time. This is not a great place to be right now. Now we want to eventually get a military industrial research complex in here. Those 2 habitation decks are going to be adding 120 artisans, which will be enough to supply us. Now that we're at this point where we have supply, we're going to see what we actually need to be looking for. So we're going to switch our species rights immediately to Utopian Abundance and just go. The other thing here, we're going to go into our government. We're going to go into policies and edicts. We have no policies or edicts to elect, but we're going to make sure we always keep this trade policy. We're also going to switch to civilian economy. Is that right? We're going to switch to civilian economy out the gate. I know, it's weird. We're going to go ahead and get that crime reduction. No enforcers. Fewer enforcers makes me happy.
System charted.
So now we're down to 40 enforcers instead of 100. It's a small change, but it adds up over time. Alright, so our first 2 contacts. We got shafted. This is an enclave. And this is pirates. Okay, we're going to stop. We're going to harvest resources, then we're going to get back to scouting. Need to find people. So I need to assign the science ship. This one is going to clear. So Cymar is going to clear this area. And then over here with Novacog, I don't know how long you guys have been sitting, but we need to fix that. Novacog's going to clear this and head into the Dubious Abyss. It's literally called the Dubious Abyss. Wow. Hetty, we're going to have you research the anomaly. Clear these systems. And now that we've got here, we're going to stop. And we're going to get another science ship up and running.
Yes, science!
Alright, so this just gives us generic society XP. We want the free hyperlink breach point research to go faster. Gotta go fast. Gotta get this thing up to snuff. Gotta get it moving. So we can't go this way. That's obvious. Let's go the other way. Let's see what's there. Let's get the stability increase. Stability increase immediately will reduce the rate of crime from population. Believe it or not, that is directly linked to stability. Higher crime can have negative effects and result in lower stability. Higher stability and higher happiness results in lower crime. Okay, we're kind of relegated to the edge of the galaxy right now. And we're kind of moving blind. We need to get that 4th scientist up in here, so we're going to assign them to head back here. Hire them anyway. They have a trait that's not very good, but that's okay. We just need to get them cracking. Novacog, get that spark of genius up there. Get us that extra research. Long term, that's probably the better thing. But if we get another shot at Eye for Talent, I will take it, because you want as many Eye for Talents on your council as you can get. Normally, I would have switched this immediately to expand the council. But because of how long these take since we are nomadic, we want to go ahead and make sure we can build an ARC ship. Our objective is to get an ARC ship under construction before year 20. My fastest getting an ARC ship constructed is year 12. Let's take politicians, speed up that council speed. Speaking of which, that's one of the things you got to do. You got to speed up that council speed.
Gotta go fast.
Alright, Solid Flare has leveled up. Out of these traits, your best one is Eye for Talent 2. Go ahead and grab it. We want to try to get Fertility Preacher, because that extra little population booster, really useful. Okay, as soon as you finish that, now we click here, we hit Survey the System, and we tell them to get the anomalies in this system while they're there. Any anomaly below level 3 is fine usually for your early scientists to take. And we've immediately run into a locust swarm. Okay, well, this is what I call getting shafted. Let's go back the other way. Now, the franchising offices are not a requirement. They're not. They're not a requirement. They're nice, but they're not something we have to have. Let's reduce our leader upkeep first so we get more unity per month, even though it's not much. Let's rack that. We don't really need farmers, so we're going to rack the trade hub. We will research those farmer upgrades, because there will be a point where we will have a couple for various reasons. Alright, Lady Estrogen, Champion of the People, increase happiness. Hell yes, you're the fleet ambassador. You are the lady of the people.
Thus declaring now and forever the people's champion.
Intergalactic projectile. Okay, so basically we found mass driver ammunition from another galaxy that was fired at a planet. That's a thing! That's a thing you can find. Okay, judging from this, we need more civilian industries. We're getting the habitation decks online. These civilian industries are temporary. They will be replaced later in the game, once we have a productionary ARC ship. That's an ARC ship that makes stuff. We're going to go ahead and also get administrative offices, just to get all this up and running, and to get everybody a job. We got the Voltanum. I have not had these guys in a long time. I don't remember what they are. That little bit of extra unity, kind of useful. Let's get the leader upgrade, and then we'll get the edict upgrade. Yeah, signs of barbarism. We know they're shooting at each other to take stuff from each other because they're assholes to each other. I'm hoping there's a route here, or we're trapped. Because this is a 2,000 point locust swarm. This is more alien vessels. This is not something we can move the ARC ship through without getting torn up. We definitely can't get through pirate space. I'm really hoping there's a route here. 3 guesses, and I ended up getting the wrong directions.
Found. Shall we take a closer look?
Yes, please. We want to check our star journal. We're up to 20. We need to get to 50 as fast as we can, so we can hit celebration early on.
Space is so full
and
of
just
surprises.
take the negative that comes afterwards. We want as many anomalies as we can get. You always want as many anomalies as you can get. They always have nice things. We're going to increase your survey speed, Hetty. So we got our anomaly finder of Cymar, and Hetty's the fast one. Got it. Hetty's over here with the speed. He's here to find it with his face, like he used to do in my World of Tanks videos. That was a long time ago. We need a few more cops to kind of make sure we have enough. We don't need more jobs. We can replace one of these with weapons. I'm going to go for laser weapons right now, and then as soon as we have fighters, we'll go for fighters. We're also going to put on some armor plating and some extra shields. The reason why, we want to look big and scary and intimidating to anybody who finds us and be like, nah, fam. Nah. And scare them off a little bit. We're also going to get commercial zones because I see us losing resources, and a little extra never hurt anybody. We're going to have you harvest here. Yeah, I know, you're chasing the Ark ship. That's fair. Okay, this is a level 10. I'm not sending someone on a level 10 look right now. Oh, you're new. We're going to go with Tired Tiefling. Because I'm going with that because your name is nice when you're looking at a level 10 and it says Hellish Difficulty. And I'm like, I'm not going to send you after that right now. You're a level 1 science dude, maybe level 2. I'm not going to be abusive to you. Okay, we can build up. There it is. Afterburners. We need those. Got to go faster. All right, we need to get the military industrial complex up and running.
That is not a calculator!
Of course it is! It's made by Texas Instruments!
I beg your finest!
That is 500 alloys. Bang. Go, baby, go. Oh, good. There's a way out. Please be people! Not pirates, not enclaves, not angry things that want to kill us. Just be a person. That looks like a person, though the Imperial ship worries me. Let's get Wanderlust out the gate so we can start ticking on those.
Logbook updated.
Doesn't do anything for us immediately, but that's okay. Remember, as nomads, you do not give a shit about territory. You don't care. You just pass through it. Okay, that says Soul System. Oh no. Oh no. No, 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 no. No! You know what? Artist Troop? Artist Troop's okay. Our Artist Troop is helpful. I will give it that. We should become your patron. It's 1,000. Yeah. Cool. That'll get us more unity, and we can spend to get our reserve call back up. Alright, we need to get past these guys as fast as we can. We're not dealing with the Imperium of Man today. Our species needs to grow past to reduce upkeep to sustain our people. Yeah, reduce upkeep to sustain our people. Gives conservationalists, which means we need to make fewer consumer goods to keep going. Observation post. Yep, got first contact with pirates. We're just not getting any luck right now. Not getting any luck yet. It's okay. And the Ark ship, we just want to keep tagging. We just want to keep tagging as many stars as possible. Send logistics ships to follow them right now. Get it done as fast as we can. We're looking for archaeology sites. If we find an archaeology, I'm not getting any luck on those either. Usually I found one by now. If we find an archaeology site, it's going to be diggy hole. Like immediately. Just dig the hole. That was a mistake. Hetty, I want you to do research. Misclick. Gotta fix the misclick. Tired Tiefling. I want you to jump to the next system. And Hetty, after you finish here, I want you to tag these systems. See what's here. And Tired Tiefling, once you tag that system, I want you to go through these. That should get you enough to level up at least once or twice. And then we'll send you in after the, oh god, I understand why you're a Tired Tiefling now. Just keep going. Keep visiting stars. We've resolved 2 of the 3 issues. We got another first contact. Please be a, are you a nation? Are you a nation? That looks like a science ship. That's a science ship. Those are people. We can learn to coexist.
Communications established.
We're going to do amoeba pacification later. Right now, we're not doing that. 3,000 research is a bit much for us. Bit steep.
Research complete. Agenda ready. We'll carry this forward.
I swear to God. I swear to... She said agenda is... a gender is ready. Not agenda, a gender. By God, I did not realize the council was making new genders. Gender counter, go! We've made 1 new gender so far. Don't make me make more. I'm having fun. We're trying to get our logistics ships caught up here. We're trying to get to our first celebration as fast as possible. Unfortunate. The classified procedure of some of the pre-FTLs remains. Science Officer Hetty has made an intriguing discovery. The aliens of 4 and 3 are in fact recently diverged species with the same origin. By scanning the ruins left on both planets, the crews concluded that both species originated on 3, where they had flourished into an early stage of space-age civilization. Sometime after colonizing 4, their society fractured, and interplanetary nuclear war broke out. What? That explains the Tomb Worlds and the Bronze Age! Let's give Tyre Tiefling Meticulous to see if we can get some more easier anomalies. Level 10 anomaly out the gate. Good. This has been the worst luck to start with, by the way. This is a new faction recently put in the game. I think this is Whispers of Hot Girl. The Salt Flats of Utah. Because she's a salty bitch. Okay, we want to get commerce. Reduce upkeep from traders.
To set a course.
That's nice and all, but what we really are going for here is the extra trade and the extra amenities from our traders. We want our merchants to make us money. 2,000 for Ministry of Culture. Can I afford that? Yeah, sure, it's a deal. I mean, that hurt, but not that bad.
Knowledge clears the
I'm
path.
getting no luck. No luck on research either. We're having a very rough start here. Good Lord. They might kill one of our scientists to try to get the stuff. I realize that our I want to find a system that's got a very good harvest, and then I'm just going to shred it and let my logistic ships catch the fuck up. Our celebration sooner rather than later. A level 8 anomaly. Another first contact. Okay, that's good. That's good for us. Got another listing post. This is going surprisingly swimmingly. We are down on amenities right now, but we're gonna get that particle accelerator. Jobs for farm. I don't need jobs for farmers. Okay, we're gonna close the farmer jobs. No farmer jobs. The armed vessel is abandoned military spacecraft from Nifris Private's light frame and evasion hardware suggested it was built for long-distance patrol missions, but it has since been retrofitted into a long-range stealth bomber. Records from the ship comms have been hijacked. Let's go have a talk. Have we hit celebration yet? Tell me we hit celebration. 38 out of 50. We need 12 more stars. That's not that bad. Finding these level 8 fucking anomalies? Seriously, guys? Let me just find anomalies that'll take a lifetime. Called it.
You can't keep getting away with it!
They tried to nab Novacog and knock Novacog back into space dust. Fucking called it. Told you they'd try to do it. All right, let's go ahead and get the arc ship. Can we just be nice to each other, please? It's a nice sentiment. We are going to immediately improve relations. I understand that it's going to take a lot to get the Imperium of Man to trust a bunch of bird people. So we're going to double that. We got to get them to trust a bunch of bird people, and they're a bunch of xenophobic assholes. I'm going to be honest. Let's get administrative AI. Let's get a little faster on the research. I'm not saying we should get AI from human world, but I am saying bird world AI might be superior to AI in real life. Let's get you archaeologist. You got a level while traveling. That's where are we at on the stars? Come on, 41. Let's see here. Deep within the Ark ship storage archives, archivists have uncovered a small seal case buried along long-forgotten inventory. Yeah, no, have a look in that archive. Find out what's in there. Have a peek-see. Have a look-see. We're going to take politician. Speed up our agenda, our gender-making speed. We're making not great on amenities, but in 27 months at this rate, that's stupid. It's not going to be 27 months, by the way. We are going to be able to get our election done.
Pioneering
and
the way to progress.
I have to bear that in mind every 10 years. Elections. Let's get the Grand Archive. Hello, fellow Star Explorer. This is fortunate. This is fortunate because we're going to rush on in here. Keep solid player in charge because that's her job. Cultural insights. Hey, look at that. We spent 200 energy and we got a shitload of stuff. Fauna Joy, become champion of the people, baby. Nope, stop. Have a look. What do they want us to do? They want us to do remote engineering research. We're currently researching the Ark ship. We'll need to throw 1,000 research at it. We'll get a bunch of money. Yeah, sure. You want to know why? Because it'll make you happy. But also, it's not going to take us 19 months, I promise. We need 4 more stars. We need 4 stars. You know what? Yeah, sure. We'll make you guys happy. Always take the research when you're playing Xenophiles. Always take the research. And we're also going to commission an art piece. The reason we're going to commission an art piece is because we can put it on our Ark ship. Put the art piece in. Bam! Extra amenities. Instantly fixes the amenity problem. We got the Alien Protection Society and the True Democracy Association. Those are not evil names whatsoever.
I am definitely not evil.
And both of them are super happy with us. 100% support and approval. Good. Good. Faction approved. All right, we're going to move in here. And then we're going to head for their capital. That'll give us a unity boost from our Ascension perk over here. Wanderlust, because we get this Wanderlust inside of our journal, our situation log, Wanderlust. Every time we visit an ancient wonder, and ancient wonders are basically the capitals of fallen empires and their megastructures. So when you visit, bam! Now you're probably wondering what I'm going to be doing here in a second. We're about to have a conniption of wonder and fun. I mean, okay, so our scientists made it back. I'd like to congratulate Novacog on their safe return.
Were you killed?
Sadly, yes. But I live.
We'll have you immediately double back to these labs and have a look. Crossing the Oli system. Yeah, no, we're running through an ancient power. They're going to be a little just kind of on nerves. That's fair. We're going to get our hyperdrives upgraded. System charted. I need you to trust me. Also, we now have afterburners. We want to install those. I forgot to install them, but we're going to install them now. All right, Lady Estrogen. I'm tempted to take Champion of the People too. Because just increasing happiness for free? Yeah, sure. Okay, I need you to listen very carefully. Tired Tiefling, I need you just to research that anomaly. And go research that one. And then I want you to scout this system. Okay? That's all I want you to do. We got the first artifact of our precursor. We also are breaking through to these aliens as well. This is all just in a day's work. I need you to investigate anomalies. Hetty, when you finish your survey here, investigate that anomaly, and then I'm going to put you on the dreaded level 8. Don't worry, someone else is going to be on the level 10. Don't worry, we're going to be holding Festivus here soon. How close does that put us? That puts us on up there, not quite enough. How close are we to Festivus? We can hold Festivus. We're going to hold Festivus. Right now. Hold Festivus. Yep, it's Festivus, baby. You know the drill. Hetty, stop whatever the fuck you're doing and dig, baby, dig! Actually, no, finish your survey and then go dig. That way you can get a level. So, up at the top of the screen, end of the month, I want you to watch our... Actually, before we do that, you're cheaper. Let's buy a little more minerals. Let's just make Festivus a little easier on us. You can see, we're not going to be waiting that long. Good God. System charted. This is also the time that I need to start that research and start that research. I should have done it sooner.
We'll carry this forward.
It's going to make Festivus last a little bit longer. I told you we wouldn't be working for them for that long. Look at that. We're done. 30 months, my ass. For like 5. Okay, Festivus is over. We're in a little trouble because of our resource burn. We're going to go harvest, and we're going to bring in our Logi ships. Bring what you got. They'll be here in a minute. This is the defect with Festivus. Is, oh dear God, oh dear God, oh dear God, oh dear God, it's on fire. So we want to sell stuff we don't need immediately and try to get us up to medium. How close are we to medium? Nowhere near it. Shit. Because if we can get it to medium, we can burn. So it's going to be a little struggle after Festivus, just a little one. But we'll get there. We'll get there. So right now we're only losing a point. We're losing like nothing.
Knowledge clears the path.
It's just I also made minerals really expensive. So, oh, now we're gaining. We're back to gaining. Good. Oh, let's get our harvest actions up. As you might imagine, that has catapulted us forward, both technology and just general opinion from people. Now we can establish an embassy in the Imperium of Man, of all things. Yeah, Warhammer 40k Xenophile with this. They're going to commit atrocities later. I'm going to regret it. I really can't afford to donate right now. Let's get that. Oh, you're excavating an archaeology site. Oh, well, dig harder, Hetty. Let's get you to dig harder. Both immediately and in the future. Dig, baby, dig. Now, the advantage of Festivus is we have plenty of alloys. We have lots of stuff. The disadvantage is, oh god, oh god, oh god, it hurts us. But also right now, we're just gaining credits. We're going to want to hold another Festivus as soon as possible. But that ain't going to happen right now. We also want to start saving up for the next arc ship. We got the tech, now we just need the resources. We got the tech and the influence, baby. Got tech and influence. We are going to take your physics contract.
Logbook update.
And it's going to be a hard research, but that's okay. We're going to do it. It's going to take 2 years. Get us a bunch of money. Around the same time, we get extra trade from jobs, which will fully fix our economy. Send you to harvest next door. We found an ancient reactor plant that had a failure 10,000 years ago. Let's make you resilient, Cymar, so you live a long time, because we want our leaders to live a long time. Hello, Whispers of Hawk Girl. It is nice to meet you. I would like an embassy, please. I would also like our relations to not be violence. Or violence-based, anyway.
Signal received.
Soon the violence will commence. Holy shit, you two are,
System charted.
Now this is where we take advantage of the fact that we have contact with them already. And hand them communications. So they can talk to people, too. So mining subsidiaries are useless, but they do lead to other things on the tech tree. So let me check that. Does that still hold? Oh no! They're useless! We should get robots! We did finally get an archaeology site. This is great. We're going to have Cymar here go hit that anomaly. And then come back over here and start hitting and hit that system that was missed earlier. We cannot survey systems in someone's territory. So we got to leave. But as soon as we get a research agreement, which requires 20 trust, which means as soon as they put up a thing we can do, we're going to do it. A contract. As soon as we get 20 trust, we can get a research agreement, and then we can do archaeology sites in their territory without their permission. Yeah, the British Museum needs to eat their heart out for all the archaeological theft I'm going to be doing.
It belongs in a museum.
This should be in a museum.
It belongs in a museum.
As you can see, our economy is fixing itself. We don't have to do anything.
Has made contact.
Hello, lusty Argonian maids! You know, I took out Todd Howard.
What? Mr. Howard!
And I got lusty Argonian maids. Where are the lusty Argonian maids in my area? Oh, they're over here. Hello there! Can we have an embassy? Oh, you are a nomadic civilization. That makes sense. We don't sign those. We don't sign those.
We don't do that here.
They're functionally useless to us because if we get into a fight, we just leave. We look at the fight, we think about it, then we're like, nah. Lots and lots of yelling about things. Okay, we're gonna see if we can kill the cops. Yep, cops can be removed. Our people are happy. Pure happiness. Pure happiness. No police society. Yeah, we hand you our communications, but you didn't hand us yours back. We want to exchange any communicals. We will give you 200 toasters as a part of the traditional toaster deal. Remember, the easiest thing to get people to trade with is toasters. Managed democracy. This area of the galaxy is hostile. We're just going to hit that rivalry button now because I can't do normal things with them because they're fanatical purifiers. The moment where I knew and I recycle an education campaign. Let's go. I knew and I couldn't do anything about it. Alright, we've had a very rough start. I don't know that we're going to have that arc ship by year 20. But it's been a very rough start. What's it going to cost us to build an arc ship? Exactly. 17,500 food and 5,000 alloys, and we ain't got those. It's not from jobs, it's just 5% extra food every month. I'll take it. Let's take the crystals. Rare crystals. Many of the containment vessels have been reduced to radioactive slag. This section of the facility is littered with twisted metal and... Oh, they had a Chernobyl. They had themselves a Chernobyl. Let's do a celebrate diversity. Can't afford this for right now, thank you. I have influence. I mean, our starting factions we ran into are the Imperium of Man and Dreams of Hawk Girl. Game could not give me the bigger middle finger if it tried. Which means as soon as you finish here, tired tiefling, we can move on. Okay, so we got precursors, Project Satellite.
Logbook updated.
Tired Tiefling has found a precursor satellite. Let's have a look, and then we will resume researching anomalies. Our physics research is... I swear to God, that's 2 genders. Alright, so now things are going to start to get fixed. So we get our General Secretary of Unions, and we have to get somebody brand new. Now this person's a terrible governor because of the reduction in stability, but they're great because they give a plus. This just counters this. This just directly counters this. This gives empire-wide stability, but -2 if they're a governor. Or we could take someone who's resilient, who doesn't come with the extra traits. But their resilience is already 7 years off. Yeah, we should take you. Who has a cruelty streak that I know? Tom. Tom could... Furry one. Furry one of crying. You have a little bit of a cruelty streak, but you're definitely a good... You have your principles. You know who to be cruel against, and that's the important part.
If you are a bad guy, but this does not mean you're a bad guy.
I want to take evolving society instead of arc ship engineering, because we're not looking to increase the size of the arc ship, but we're looking to make more arc ships. This is at 3-to-1, so every 1 energy we put in, we get 3 operational reserve. That's how it works. We need to get to 40,000. We're currently 12,000 behind. That means we need 4,000 to put us into high functional. We want to get to high functional as fast as possible. Honestly, this is already a better start than most people. Most people at this point are struggling with their economy, and I'm already like, I need to build more arc ship. And we're on the hardest difficulty, so we're having to keep up with an AI that will actually try to kick our ass. It's what it is. They have 3 planets already. They've rivaled their neighbors. They've blocked everybody off except us. We're looking to get this commercial pact and this research pact as soon as possible. There's pre-sapience. So adaptive evolution. So we're at 15. Bring them on board. We're now at 20. If we synthesize, we're at 17. So we need 1 more species on our ship. My brain was like, and there's no way. And I'm like, but I need a way. All right, we're going to finish this and get 10% extra monthly trade, which is going to really just jumpstart that economy on up. And we're going to reduce our market fee so we can get more stuff. We're also going to immediately, we're not taking universal transactions. No. Not taking that yet. We're going to take transcendent learning because remember, we have a leader emphasis. This will give us 2 more scientist slots, which effectively gives us 1 because we were already over the cap. We're going to get that 1 and deploy them up here doing research. Our leaders need every advantage. Yes, they do, but could we be... Our leaders need every advantage. So now they have quick learners on top of the transcendent learner.
This is big brain time.
So already, before we even get our second ARC ship online, before year 20, look at this. We're getting 55% bonus to leadership XP rate. We're going to send you back here to harvest. This science vessel, these guys are now not openly hostile to us, so we can easily pass through their territory and they don't care. We have an embassy. We're working on it, and we're going to continue to work with them. As much as the Imperium of Man might not like Xenos, they like our birds. And our little chocobos are going to go into the galaxy and do things, baby. That gives us another one towards our precursor, gives us a bunch of engineering XP, and will give us the ability to come in here and roll these dice and get shit on. I mean, I'm keeping it until I'm keeping it right now, but that is shit. Minerals from jobs. We don't even have a grand archive yet, do we? Did we finish the research for that? I don't think we have. We have not. So at this point, I would normally take meticulous, but we want these scientists to live as long as possible. So anyone who can get resilient right now, we're grabbing it. If you've made it to level 3, you're going to get resilient. You're going to get 20 extra years unless something kills you.
Sometimes foreshadowing is relatively obvious.
Hetty of Maroon has identified major flaws in the crude nuclear fission. The presence of dozens of reactors, minimal cooling systems attached, few of the sites are automated, necessitating a large workforce to maintain its operating condition. It is clearly built by those who are in a hurry to master the basics of nuclear physics. Well, that didn't go as they planned. The reason we're also keeping this is because it won't generate another one, and that means we can get something else. All right, we got a new science vessel. We're going to recruit a new scientist. Look at that. Look at that. The youngest person here, and they've got the meticulous. This is important to remember. You also need to look at the age of your leaders when you recruit them, and this is the youngest one. The youngest one tends to get priority. These guys that start out at level 2, but you're losing a year for this one, and you're getting a shitty trait. For a scientist, this is terrible.
This is worthless.
Absolutely terrible for a scientist. I will take a lower level if it means that I don't have to deal with a crap trait. If that trait, however, was a good trait, that would have been the pick. As far as leaders go, if this was not hull repair, this would have been the pick. Because you're only losing a year and you're getting a free level. At this stage, when it takes a year to travel between systems, that's cool. But because it's not great, we're not taking it. And you notice the General Unit of Secretaries we haven't assigned to do anything yet because we really just can't. If it's not being immediately useful and we're not spending it, why are you keeping it? It's just in case? The answer is, look at that. We got most of the way to Operational Reserve being online. And now, if I come in here and I knock these down to hundreds. And because, now, this is important. Because of our mechanic. With our civics. The worker cooperative. This operational reserve on burn and high actually goes up faster and gives us even more than if we didn't have it. Now you're probably also like, well, what about the Star Journal? We can't do it for 6 more months anyway, so I'm not worried about pushing ourselves to get the second Star Journal. Now we do want to get it now that our operational reserve is up and running. So we're going to push out of here. Let's get the habitability increased by 5% because we're only running 90% habitability. Finally! Any idea how long I've been looking for you? Yeah, we're only running 90% habitability because of our non-adaptive and our genetic soup. Sucks to suck. But what we are going to take is organize the festival. Take the boost we can and run with it. Awesome. That's mo money in my pocket. I wish they generate a non-research contract. Missing orbitals. Oh yeah, there's just planets that are supposed to be here that aren't.
Anomaly
We're taking shields
Space
because our
is
only
so
thing right
full
now
of
is an arc ship, and we
surprises.
may as well take the shields.
Signal received.
That's what we wanted. We want a commercial pact. All this influence we have. Get a research pact. You know, get things opened up. And then we want to come in here. And we want to immediately. We can reduce the influence cost for every system we get closer. Temporal prison. Oh, you found somebody's imprisoned. Study of the prism deepen our understanding of nature. Some people are like, why aren't you establishing way stations?
Signal received.
You don't use way stations that way. Don't do it. Okay? Right now it's...
It's almost harvesting season.
We're going to harvest everything. Managed democracy has declared war on Hot Girl. That's not my problem. I got to remind myself, that's not my problem.
That's not my problem. It's yours.
If Hot Girl gets wiped out by managed democracy, it's not really my problem. Oh. Did they just... They found a Cthulhuid for us.
Smite!
And immediately nuked it out of existence. That Cthulhuid no longer exists. We'll salvage the materials in this case. Yeah, they just stepped over there with 1,000,000 fleet power this early in the game and went, go to hell. And the Cthulhuid went, but why? We will wait until the end of the month, but we will go ahead and take that and do it at the end of the month. Study. Every time, get the extra technology. Ah, yes. Go faster. That will help us, without a doubt. Going faster. Let's go ahead and harvest this system. And now from here, now that we've moved over here, this costs 500. We can pay that. Pay it. Yes. And the best branch office we can establish here is going to be an industrial hub. But we really just want alloys. But we want that industrial hub, by God, because it'll give a decent tax. It'll give a decent return. Now we spent $550 to get that up and running, and that's fine. We're going to get our technicians improved. And then as soon as this comes up, we'll get enough influence to make the arc ship. Again, we had a bad start. I'm sad to say we're not going to get that sub 20-year arc ship probably. I mean, not unless I can get a celeb. Not unless I can get a celebration. Not unless I can get another Festivus. Which is sad, but it happens. It does happen. Okay, so you found alien vessels there, so you can't really scout there. But we can come back this way. Come back this way and just survey these systems one at a time. All right, we're all the way up to 3. It's before here 20. We're all the way up to 3. We're going to get aptitude. Our leaders are very important, and we need the aptitude to get them absolutely going nuts. But more importantly is this one. Remember that trade, and therefore merchants and traders, are our best fucking tool. Absolutely the best tool we have. So we're going to sit here and we're going to do specialist training because that gives 2%. It doesn't seem like much until you realize the governor is already up to 3 and working on 4. So by the time that we get our next tradition, they will be level 4. And that will give almost a 10% bonus. 8%. Give us 8% immediately. And arc ships are almost entirely specialist jobs. Except farmers, miners, and technicians. It's entirely specialist. Even your soldiers are specialists. So let's make it work. I think they changed that in 4.0 where everybody's soldiers are specialists. I'm not 100% on that. Somebody let me know. We get a commercial pack with the Leslie Argonian maids. Can we get a research agreement as well? Yes, we can. That'll increase our research. Make things go faster. Where the... Oh, no, they're right here. So as soon as we're done harvesting, we're going to head over there. We're not doing migration treaties yet. We're not doing those yet. We are going to do them, but not yet. Bring them on board.
Pioneering the way to
all the way up to 65 already. All the way up to 62.5. Between commercial pact extractions and species diversity, all the way up. Yeah, let's get the energy grid. It's the one thing that we kind of need to build. Did we? Yeah, we haven't done remote engineering research yet. Let's. Yeah, no, fuck it. Let's knock it out. Let's go catch those Leslie Argonian maids. I don't think they're a megacorp. They are not. I mean, we could put places on megacorps now too, but we have to be able to see them. More importantly, this will put stars towards Festivus, and we can live with more stars towards Festivus. Wish we could get cloaking devices. Those would be great for our science ships. Cloaking devices would be great. We're not going to take non-aggression packs. We're leaving. While straying in one of the arc ship's less frequented sections, a group of juveniles identified a dislodged metallic access panel. Opening it, they encountered a undocumented sub-level. For several hours thereafter, the group ceased to register in internal tracking and environmental monitoring systems. When they returned, the juvenile explorers displayed clear signs of psychological and physical distress. Some fluctuations between incoherent babbling, and near catatonic state. However, despite repeated attempts, they all refuse to provide an account of their experiences. Experts believe that whatever occurred in the sublevel was severe enough to have been deliberately excised from all records. Authorize a full investigation. We're actually going to take... no, you're take statistician. You were the head of research. Head of research. I was about to explore. Create a message. Oh, snap. Novacog. Diggy hole. Message in a bottle. Oh, I know what this one is. Usually it's the song I want put in the game. All right. You two are just going to trade jobs. Literally. You're just going to trade jobs. Alright, Hetty is excavating an archaeology site. We want to get as many scholars as we can to increase anomaly research and archaeology research, because that's our primary purpose for all these scientists, is to keep the anomaly research just going. We also want to get exotic gases as fuel. Come in here. We can get crystalline sensors. We don't produce crystals yet, but we can get it. That's an eventual thing. Void clouds. We hope the situation improves. Let's make you happy. We're going to slip down in here, chart this system, because there's no danger of them claiming it anytime soon. We're going to tag here. And, Tired Tiefling, I have bad news. You're going to have to do that level 10. We've done the pacification research. Okay, cool. So, after you do that, turn on passive and head in there, and you should be able to survey the system now. Uranium Vault. Had he found a uranium vault, it's going to get a permanent plus 10 energy from that star. Kind of useless for us, but whoever claims it, wonderful for you. And it's going to give us even more artifacts, which I will take and be happy. Forgotten Level. We found a forgotten level. A place everyone forgot existed. Why? What went wrong here? Upon arrival, the elevator doors open onto a dark corridor lined with obsolete machinery, abandoned in haste, outdated lab equipment lay scattered, flasks sealed around biological samples that match no known classification. Fragmentary emergency protocols reference a catastrophic containment failure. Deeper within, the team found desiccated remains of a distant ancestor of our species. The body was shriveled yet unnaturally preserved, its decay arrested by an engineered biological agent. Such a discovery might explain why earlier Arkship leadership chose to seal the entire level. Oh, well, Faunajoy gets the resilient trait. Faunajoy of Teal is also... Who's Faunajoy of Teal is our tactical commander. She's also going to get 200 free experience, and we're going to get a little bit of society research. Love new DLC. Okay, where is the lusty Argonian maids? They're right there. You know what, Tom? Take the next level of principal, because that will completely cancel your disadvantage when we assign you to command an Ark ship. Message in a bottle, expect interior soul of sailor, pawning the ship's computers, the space sea shanty. Yep, let's get it. There's the influence we needed anyway. Does farm stimulation lead anywhere? Hold on. Oh no, it's not completely useless. It leads to processing, and then leads to advanced food processing, which will give us access. Axe pick people. I don't understand why they didn't fix this. I mean, you get chemical plants for this one. You get better harvesting here. We're going to take the chemical plants. Need to find their Ark ship so I can put... Oh, asteroid fossils. An adaptive evolution by 5%. Nice. We synthesize jerky from asteroids.
Space fauna encountered.
I'm just guessing here. Advisor? Absolutely.
Obstacle removed.
We will need a ambassador. It's going to be a necessity, because we need to build that trust faster. You know, Managed Democracy declared war, and now they're losing.
Who's the enemy? A valid question. We know nothing about their language, their history, or what they look like. But we can assume this. They stand for everything we don't stand for. Also, they told me you guys look like dorks.
They look like dorks!
I'm sorry. That's another Ark ship. We should talk to them. Also, what? Nani? See, this is the problem I have with the AI, is they immediately build these way stations because they're trying to get things up and running, but you don't need the way stations to get up and running. There are other ways to get up and running. This is what we're doing. We're going to take that contract. We have located an archaeology site. We need to get to that site ASAP before the Imperium Command does anything stupid. Head straight there. You continue here. It doesn't look like their construction ships are going for there right now, and that's okay with me. We'll get that target in orbit before they do. We're just that quick. Fauna Joy, congratulations on becoming strategist, honey. Alright, we have the 5,000 alloys. We need the food. Right, well, if we don't need it, we're not keeping it. Them's the rules. But just didn't know. Oh shit, I bought alloys. I don't need alloys. I need food. Misclick! Everybody saw my misclick. I'm human too. How close are we? Oh, we're getting there. Champions of the Forge.
Civilization has made contact.
That makes sense. That makes sense. That's Champions of the Forge. We're not going to get that archaeology site. Just not going to happen. We know the rules. Dig! Start digging! Oh, you're still Claws of Brown? Let's fix that. RT Goblin Hours. There you go. Welcome to the fleet. What is your... Passengers are your big thing, followed by artisans. And entertainers. Oh, well that's a whole new kind of pain. Wait, do you have no researchers? Oh, that's a horror to behold. You have 0 researchers. Trade will go up, which will give us more money. The space shanty continues, baby.
Research complete. We'll carry this forward.
We should have enough now. Year 21, little, not, it's not late. It's not actually late. It's just not super fast. I was hoping for super fast today. Still not quite enough. Our species needs to grow faster. Awesome. So long as we're not at war now, we get, oh no, when we are at war or during a crisis, we get extra pop growth. Hell yeah. You will also notice we have acquired some people. Hawkettes and all sorts of people. Now, wait until after this harvest, the harvest of this one planet is done. We're already like 80% of the way. We may as well, it's only going to be like another month. May as well take it. The moats will be useful. Okay, 400 food. Bam. Second arc ship. Up and running now. Hell yeah. We're not doing that. I'm just saying, we're not doing that. Do you produce any research? Like, I'm just curious. Dear Lord!
Damn it, Bobby, this just ain't right.
You produce pain! We're just gonna wait a month. We're making 200 trade, and we're making pure positive energy credits. Almost pure positive everything. Not great research options, I'm going to be honest, so we're just going to eliminate the food processing because it won't help us immediately, but it will help us later. Our second arc ship is a production facility. By the way, we're going to be getting rid of this entire industrial trade quarter here and moving it over to pure science. Second arc ship is going to be production. That means trade quarters and alloy foundries, that kind of stuff. I wish overflow for our operational reserves would result in us getting something for it. Yep, we're just enjoying the sea shanty. Continue to hope the situation improves. Don't demand a refund. You know, keep them happy so we can actually get a full science ship going. First thing we want to do is we want to get specialist training. That's going to immediately, so we're going to watch our numbers. End of the month should get an immediate increase of all numbers, which is good. Numbers going up. Yep, immediate increase of everything. And we're building a second arc ship to take advantage. By God. And over here, Furry One is already level 2, General Secretary of the Union. Yep, he's just the Union Secretary. That's why he's so very strict. Singing Planet. Neato. Okay, we're moving down here to get first contact, and then we're going to survey that system. Message in the bottle continues. The reason why we want the message in the bottle is because I know the end result. It is a very good archaeology site to get. The end result is a immediate plus 10% ship speed.
Research complete. We'll carry this forward.
Harvesting action increase. Let's get way stations so we get the extra logistics ships and can get more harvesting going. Alright, let's take technicians. Now, more importantly, not building a navy right now is important. Because, second arc ship, baby. The Acme needs a sister ship. What should we name the sister ship of the Acme? Because I'm not going to name it now. We're going to wrap this up. And then we're going to start part 2 later this week. What should I name the Acme? What should I name her? What should I name her sister ship? We got the Acme. What's the sister?
Agenda ready. Prepare to
Third gender has been made. Alright, now we want to do leadership training to boost all of our leaders, and then we want to do arc ship development. Because we're going to transfer the excess pops over to our second arc ship, who's going to need them. Alright, we're going to have you take ambassador to get... Actually, no, we're going to have you take counselor. And our general secretary of unions over here is going to take ambassador. So if you take counselor, get extra trade, reduce pop-up keep. These are both great things to have. Because for us, extra trade is amazing. Produces all the resources and the happy juices. Alright, we're going to conduct this mineral research now. Alright, resilient. Archaeologists would be nice, but resilience even better. Ghostly spires. Our scientists have set camps around the edge of glassy frozen lake. This is new. New to me, anyway. I've never seen this one. Under sufficient light, one may catch glimpses of spectral towers underneath. They grasp upwards from the lake bed like steadfast tendrils. Our less experienced crews are adjusting to work in the biting sterile cold. Despite this, our excavations have proceeded swiftly. We have exposed numerous airlocks, all designed for primitive submarine vessels. This is yet no sign of the vessels themselves. Whether the lower tower's inhabitants stayed or fled, every one of its docks was left empty. Oh, it removes the ice. Yeah, we don't need to remove planetary blockers, so keep digging. We don't need to remove planetary blockers. We don't have planets! Our commercial contracts. Speaking of which, Imperium of Man signed this shit. Second arc ship is almost built. It's almost time. 96%. 97%. 99%. Roll up! I'm kidding. The arc ship's built. I'm going to let you see it. As I said, we're going to try to show you. I'm going to try to show you guys every click I can. So I do need a name for this arc ship. There are people who have been here for so long who are just like, you bitch. Yes, I am. Okay. So we want to get a medical center. And then we want to upgrade you, but we can't do that right now. And this is fine. This will be fine for the year. Stability goes down by 5, but he's got +4 from principled, so it's effectively only down by 1. And more importantly, the stability on our home arc ship is at 100. Treasure chamber. Look at that. Look at that. Operational reserves are nearly maxed out. This would be good if we were doing a military arc ship. Psionic. Not really what we want. Beautiful. This, however, yes, we're gonna take you, and I'm gonna make this leader Hearth Moonstone because they commented on on the recent video. Hearth Moonstone, and you're from an alien race, so you're not from one of the houses here. But more importantly, so there we go. Planetary administration, medical quarter, all of that will be built within the year. By this time next year, all of that will be built, and we will be starting to ramp this place up over the course of the year. In the meantime, roll Patreon, baby! And you guys should decide... Actually, can we see what we find now? You know anybody else? You do. You know somebody. You know something. We can't find him now, but soon. Soon. Roll Patreon! Hi everybody, welcome to the Patreon Reel where I read all of your names. This includes now new names everywhere, and I've managed to also mark who's new or who moved to a new position. We're going to start with Engineers of Chaos. We got Thomas Curry. Someone actually stepped up into the thing, and he did it. He's amazing. Pop Doodle on Assignment Spaghetti. His Assignment Spaghetti is ongoing. He hasn't said when it's going to end. Sundancer, my roommate. He's awesome. Twi-Fi, you've been here a very long time, and I appreciate you. Drinking Buddy, always good to drink with you. Blazing Haze, Admiral Biscuit, two of the best fellows. What's the female version of fellow? Anyway, Lady Azrael, Bell Watt, Blackjack, Michael Breeden, Pony Chick 16, Stormy Skies, Zeeb 2008, and Arbor the Oracle. We have all of these wonderful people sitting in my lounge. We also have Sean, aka Heart Moonstone, in the Bird Lounge. Lori, Luna, My Name Sucks, Shadowman, the Phoenix Sword, aka Cotton, Vivid Syntax, Amber Ventrulo, Chaos Blur are all sitting nice and easy in the R&D department. They're making new Kaboom Booms for us. Daniel Finnick, Meh, Hollis the Mad, Sleeping Soul, Wingman, and Jade Skay Voker. All the testing audience, the people who get to see stuff first, and then the people who just want to produce credit. Cred Held, Final Set 618, Scott Bogle, Thermisto 97, Scott Touches Grass, Tribal Typhoon, and then three new people, David Birch, Soak Samurai, and Christopher Merrick. Lastly, we have our Eternal Scouts, Gone But Not Forgotten, Von Holtz, Lewis, aka Louis Diaz, Fraser the Turtle Guy, Jesse Fishing Hawk, Short 2K, Fody, and sadly, I must add one new person to this, the Billy. Please have a pleasant time and enjoy your post-credit scene. So I think I should explain myself, because I ended the old series early on purpose. I knew I was going to end it early from the start. The whole point was to get experience and to show off the new DLC for you guys. This series I'm committing to. Win, lose, or draw, we're committing because you guys decided, yes, we want you to go for the achievements. So we're gonna go for the achievements step by step. And I want you to be there for every step of the way. So, this is going to be a click-by-click series. And I want to thank all of you for being here. And I will be releasing a video of this every day. Ian is not releasing a video until Ian is releasing 7 videos a week because you guys made Patreon get up to the goals. The current goal is $500. It's $13. $13 or 9 British pounds a month. And we get to go to 4 videos a week from Ian. Make my life easier, and I'll get to record more stuff, and we'll get through series faster. Anyway, I'll see you over on Subathon tomorrow. Yep, Subathon's going, baby. For avatar upgrades. Do you like new avatar upgrades that I can, walk? I can move my feet. It's so good. Do you like my new place? Do you? Look at it. Before it looks at you. Alright, this is long enough. This is the longest end credits I've ever done. Thank you all for being here.